Now, Miss Bebe, it is a pleasure seeing you here today. How are you excited to be here tonight?
It's wonderful being in South Beach. It's just wonderful. I love it. It's warm. Today I went out and I basked in the sun. I was hoping I don't get darker, but it's beautiful. It's just wonderful being here.
Have you ever been to Miami before?
No, it's actually my first time.
Where have you been?
Well, I've gone to different places out of the United States of America, South Africa, France, Italy. But, you know, this is my first time in Miami. Yeah.
Tell me about the typical day in the life of the next supermodel of the world, if you will.
I'll take that title, the next one. What is a typical day? Well, I get up in the morning, and then I always, usually have a lot of errands which I need to run. And I'm sure you don't want to know what those errands are. And then, come back home and then try to take a nap and stuff and then get ready for, going to work at night.
So now on the show, you ran a pretty clean competition. You didn't engage in a lot of the backstabbing and a lot of the catfighting that the other contestants engaged in. Was there anything that didn't make it to air that you wish they would have said that showed the darker side of Bebe?
No, I don't think. You know what was amazing about the show was that a lot of what was shown in the show was a lot of stuff that really happened. And obviously when you have to condense everything to 1 hour, there'll be a lot of editing. But what I would have loved for the next year, something which can be improved, is really being able to create a challenge that really represents each persona, so that you can be able to see how each persona works in their artistry, Because for example, when I had to lip sync for My Life Was Stronger, I would never ever do such a number. Not that I don't like Britney Spears, but it's not my persona.
Then what is your persona? What would you have done that's more like you?
Well, I would have done something a little bit more international. Like, maybe a song in French, or I'd have done something from a different, something which is more cultural. I would have done that, so. And I feel like that's the same with every single contestant that was there. I mean, you got to know us, but it was so far you can get to know us.
What do you think, who was represented the least that you think didn't get a fair shake?
Well, I think about representation, I won't say who was represented the least, because every week you had to go through an elimination. And well, if you were the next person to be eliminated, then you don't have that more chance for people to really get to know you like somebody who was still in the competition.
Yeah. I'm saying, but who had the least fair representation, do you think?
The least fair. Oh my God, that is difficult. I think everybody had their chance. I really honestly believe that we all had our moments where we could show who we really were. We were giving that opportunity.
But everyone's picking on poor Rebecca, saying she's such a bitch, and here you are palling around with her like your friends. I mean, do you think that she was represented fairly, or was she really like that? Or you really didn't say anything bad about her on the show, with that said. But do you think that people's assertions, their criticisms of her are fair?
I think, everybody is their own judge, and I personally, I don't judge anybody, but I know I react to people how they react to me. So if you treat me with respect, I'm going to treat you with respect back. And so everybody has their own opinions, and it's not my place to be able to, to make up, reasons for other people's opinions.
So you're trapped on a desert island with the other contestants. Who is the contestants you tell to sashay away to the other side of the island?
Who will I tell to sashay away? I don't think I would tell anybody to sashay away, but I know I would tell somebody to stay a little bit farther from me.
Like who?
Well, we'll see. It depends on who I am trapped with. How dare you ask me all those questions? How dare you? That is fine.
So now I am serious. On a serious note, this is a very serious topic. Your giant black and brown spiral wig.
The Lion Queen wig.
The Lion Queen wig. First of all, how much does it weigh? And tell me how much the wig weighs, where you got it, and how many wigs it really is.
Well, actually, my wig was made by one of my very, very dear friends, and her name is Brady Allen. So she saw me and I approached her, and she made that hair for me because I told her what I wanted. Now, how much it weighs, I would say probably, I don't know, but I know it was quite heavy. I don't even know how much it weighs. I should weigh it though. But it was quite heavy, yeah. But I love it. That's my look.
Yeah, it's the fiercest. Well, I can't tell you how excited we are. What do you have in store for us tonight?
Well, tonight, I won't really tell you what surprise I have, because if I tell you, then it's no longer a surprise, correct?
Can you at least tease us with a hint? Tease us with a hint.
No, I mean, I could tell you my songs. I'll be doing Get the Party Started by Shirley Bassey, to get everybody hyper. And I will be doing Halo by Beyonce, which is a very dear and personal song to me.
Thank you very much. I'm dying to know, on Drag Race, when you load Jane your green contacts, does she ever give them back?
Never. But you know what? It wasn't a loaner. It was more like, look, girl, you can use these and just keep them.
Well, aren't those expensive?
Say what?
Aren't they expensive?
No, not really. They're not that expensive. I mean, they are. However, I'm a very generous and very giving queen. And so, I see a lot of myself in Jade when I first started out. And so I wanted to give her, a little something to, a little twinkle in her eye. And it really worked.
Now, I have to say that I know you, and I've known of you from before the show, and your reputation has always been that of a very nice person. And on the show, the other contestants had some jealousy issues and branded you as a bitch. Now, do you think on reality TV you can embrace that image, or do you think that holds you back and you wish that people knew the real you?
Well, you know what? I'm the furthest thing from being a bitch. However, I am embracing my inner bitch because like you said, I'm very pleasant and I'm always very nice with everyone, and that's something that I would never stop doing. But also in the same respect, I think when you're nice or maybe too nice, people want to take advantage of you, or they think that they can step all over you, and you need to tap into that inner bitch and say, fuck you, don't fuck with me.
So you are on a desert island with all the other contestants, and you get to tell one of them to sashay away. Which one is it?
Oh my goodness, this is a hard question. But you know what? Very simple. I'm a loner. I'm a bit of a hermit, so I think I would tell everyone to sashay away. And every now and again, I would walk into their other side of the island, and it would be like they're the others, And I'm like, hey, I need food, and I need someone to talk to other than Wilson, my volleyball. Please talk to me. But other than that, I think that I would want to be by myself most of the time.
So as the one of the finalists on RuPaul's Drag Race, what is your next step in your impact on the world?
Well, I've been approached by a lot of different, groups and organizations that actually make a difference in the world. And I think one of the groups that I really want to get involved in is I moved to New York City, and there's a lot of homeless people in New York City. But I think I want to focus more on homeless, gay, lesbian, transgender community because I think that a lot of, the fact that, and the reason why they're homeless is because they were gay and they got kicked out of their homes. And it's a shitty deal. And, I've gone through it myself and I can relate. And that is something that I would want to definitely be involved in.
Wow, that's really serious.
Oh, yeah.
So while we're talking on this, to switch from such a serious topic, what's your favorite brand of makeup?
Well, I have many. My all-time favorite is Benet. Because it's more of a theatrical makeup, and I am a man, and I don't want beard or is my mustache showing? My beard? Benet. And also MAC lipsticks. I love MAC lipsticks. I think that they go on, and it's such a bitch to get off, which is great because we sweat a lot and we do other things with our lips that it's. So MAC lipstick and Benet makeup.
Now, ladies, now that we're all here together with the Queen, do you think that Bebe really is this next supermodel star of America?
Honey, she is giving face, giving body, giving face.
Giving body, giving face.
So next year, you guys gonna try for the show, give her a run for her money?
But of course, honey, but of course. Actually, that's a good question. I'm going to enter next year. I'm going to try to go for it. What advice would you give to somebody that's going to compete or try to compete?
Well, honestly, just be yourself. You know, I think that those who got auditioned, who got picked for the show, were those that they saw something which was very unique about them. But at the same time, we also brought ourselves to the table. You know, we didn't fake it. So I think that you just need to know who your persona is, and then just bring that to the table. They would either like it or they would not like it. But that's what you bring to the table. Yeah.
So yes, I will be auditioning.
Are you auditioning?
I wanted to, but I'm a little scared of the
Scared of the camera? How can a drag queen be scared of the camera?
I don't want to beat Bebe. I think Bebe's pretty good. I don't want to talk.
Absolutely, absolutely. I have a lot of respect for Bebe because she tried to help people. When I see the program, when she's always talking about us.
You are not fooling anybody. We know you guys talk shit when you guys are not like in front of everybody. Now, when this
Why do you want that to happen? What?
I have 39 characters. 39. I do a blonde Cher, a black-headed Cher, a curly-headed Cher, a Cher from the 60s, the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s.
What? Did she say she does a black Cher? I didn't know there was a black Cher. I mean, girl, show me that one so I could do that impersonation. I will fix my nose up for that one. You do a black Cher. I need to see that. I would love. Okay, that's all right, girl. I'll do that. I would. Go on, honey.
Now we are here. If you were to compete in, you look so startled. Okay. Now, when you're going to compete, what do you think next year will be your secret weapon? Like, what's your best thing that you can bring to the show?
Oh, the drama, honey. Just when you least expect them, get them, girl.
And you have a lovely selection of wigs, I must say.
Baby, it's all natural, honey. All natural.